You've got to go to the dentist, he said. Loudly, loud volume, slow speed. Mr. Bach.
Good morning. My name is Mohammed Akif. I am studying in Sri Chaitanya School, which is in Hyderabad.
Open your mouth. I'm studying in Chaitanya School.
I am studying in Chaitanya School. I am studying in 9th standard. The school is in Manikonda. My home is in Narjun Colony, Tonchobi.
My home is in Narjun Colony. Okay.
My favorite color is black. I like to eat biryani.
Yay. Welcome to the club.
I like math subject the most.
Huh?
Maths.
Loudly, say it loudly and clearly. I.
I like math subject the most. I go to school by auto. I come
By?
auto.
Okay. Auto. Auto.
Auto.
Right, no, auto. Auto.
Auto. I reach my home at 6 o'clock. I play in tab.
Huh?
I play in my PC.
Okay. You play in your PC.
I play in my PC. I sleep before 9 o'clock at night. I use gel pens. Use gel pens.
Lovely.
I use gel pens to write.
I don't know what to say. Say it again. Loudly and slowly.
I use gel pen to write.
I use Dell pen to write.
Gel.
Gel. Gel.
Gel pen
Right.
to write.
Just 1 second. Okay, sorry. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. See. Gel pen. Gel pen. Gel pen. How do I know it's J or D?
Gel.
Right? See, the J is distinctively different from the D. Del, gel. Del, gel. The vibration of the J should be prominent. It shouldn't be, if it's too short, I don't know if you're saying D or J. Right? You see the problem? So I use a gel pen. Say, I.
I use a gel pen.
Right.
I have a small brother.
Again.
I have a small brother.
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 Right.
Whose name is Mohammed Arif. He's studying in 4th class. He's 5 years smaller than me. I am 13 years old. I am born in 2006 April 12.
What? Say it again, last sentence.
I was born in April 2006 April 12.
That's it. Okay, any questions for her?
What are your hobbies?
My hobbies are swimming, playing video games,
So, second one?
playing video games.
Okay, playing video games. Okay, that's it. Okay, any other questions? Ask her.
Which is your favorite sport?
I don't like sports.
Which game you will play in your PC?
I play animals.
Loudly.
I play animals too. Please collaboration.
What? Say it again. I can slow speed, loud volume.
I play animals too. And in collaboration.
Do you understand? Okay. But
What do you want to become in your future?
so once again, loudly.
What do you want to become in your future?
Once again, corrected. Loudly, slow speed.
What you want to become? What you want?
Corrected. Come on. Don't get distracted, man. He's
Yes,
not
no, I'm
Well, no, you were not thinking.
I'm
Moving around.
No,
What were you thinking of? What was his question?
What do you want to become in your future?
Is that what he said? Is that what he
What do
said?
you want?
He gave you the answer because you weren't paying attention. Lovely. Ask him the
What
question.
do you want to become in your future?
In the future.
In the future.
Right.
I want to become a civil engineer.
Okay. I want to become a civil engineer. Okay.
Why do you want to become civil engineer?
No, correct your question. He made the mistake that you made. You made the same mistake he made. Why?
Why do you
Right.
want to become civil engineer?
Become.
Civil.
Become.
A civil engineer.
Right. Lovely. Ask him again.
Why do you want to become a civil engineer?
Fantastic.
Actually, my uncles nearly are civil engineer. I like to.
Once again. My.
Uncles are also civil engineers, so I also want to become civil engineer and
Become a.
I want to become a civil engineer and interested.
Huh?
I am interested.
Interested. Okay. All right.
I asked.
So you asked me a question? Everybody else? Any other questions for him?
What is your purpose of life? What is the purpose of your life?
I didn't understand.
What is the purpose of your life?
Very good question.
I didn't understand.
You don't understand the question, or did you not? Do you don't know the answer?
I didn't understand.
What is the
I didn't understand. I didn't understand. Not
I
understand.
didn't understand.
why did you come to this class now?
It will be help to become civil.
Yeah, that is the purpose, right? For coming to this class, that was the purpose, right? So the same way,
Distract. Later.
what is the purpose of your life?
Don't get distracted.
I want to be nice Muslim, even
What nice, lovely.
Muslim.
A nice Muslim. Okay.
Who offers all the namaz, and also I want to be happy in my life. That's why
How to become a nice Muslim?
I can become a nice Muslim by reading all the namaz, all the 5 times of namaz, and reading Quran.
Okay. What do you mean by happy? What does happy means to you?
Happy means if any problem comes in my life,
Hmm?
it can be easy to be faced. It can be easy to be faced.
Facing problem easily means happiness to you?
Lovely, lovely.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
All right. Any other questions for him? What do you make me comment? Tell them loudly and clearly.
You should be a good Muslim by having disciplined manners.
Yes, I try my best. Inshallah.
Lovely.
Inshallah, I try whatever I can do.
Makes sense? Any other questions?
Which platform do you use? Let's say you said which gentleman do you use?
Usually I use
No, one. Ask him the question clearly, loudly, and in one shot.
Which jet pen do you use?
Which gel pen?
Which gel pen do you use?
Right.
I usually use octane gel.
Once again,
I usually use octane gel.
plural or singular?
Octane.
It's a company.
I know octane, gel.
Pens.
Okay. Pens.
Pens.
Okay. So pens at the end should be prominent. Because if it's singular, you should say
Okay.
right? Actually, a gel pen, but an octane gel pen is an octane, right? Octane gel pens.
O is vowels.
Yeah.
Vowels.
Vowel.
Vowels.
Vowel.
Vowels.
See, O is one vowel.
Vowel.
Right, singular, O. Okay, anything else? That's it? Oh, did you do unit 1? Did you Yes? Perfect?
Yes.
Okay. What we'll do, but 6:30 tomorrow, inshallah, okay? Come at 6:30 and explain that unit to us, and every day, see now you have holidays, right?
Yes.
You can do 4 units very easily, okay? Every day. You're trying to get your brother so he learn quicker, okay? But you must do it. So tomorrow you will explain unit 1 and 2 to us. Have you added him on the list? Is he added on that?
No. I will forward his father.
Please, inshallah. So will you forward the links?
Yes.
Inshallah. So you'll get some links. Look at those links. If you feel that those are too low, too much of a beginner level for you, if you feel that way, then get on YouTube and watch a video on any subject of your choice. Space, science, psychology, Islam, ocean, clouds, weather, environment, economy, money, food, clothing, whatever. Pen, anything of your choice. How did the pen come about? The first, the first ever printer, commercial large-scale printer on Earth, when, how, whatever you want. Wildlife, animals, anything, human psychology, child psychology, learning and development, any subject of mathematics, engineering, anything. Watch a 2 to 3 minute video on YouTube by an American speaker, not an Indian speaker, by an American speaker. So first look at the links that Sheikh will send you, and then look at them, look at 4 or 5, see if they're too low a level for you, go on YouTube and search anything of your choice. Okay, the video. But by an American speaker. And you should not, the video itself shouldn't be more than 2 to 3 minutes. But if it is, you watch only 2 to 3 minutes of that video. Okay? Can somebody explain the process? Explain how he should watch that video. What is the process of watching that video?
First watch full video.
The full video.
Full video.
The.
Full video.
Listen. Listen.
Then listen first sentence and then repeat and then record and compare. Then again second sentence.
But if there's a difference,
Repeat it.
right. Did you understand what he said? Can you explain what he said?
First we need to watch the video, again we need to record our voice, again we need to compare.
Only for the first sentence. First, you watch the entire video, 4, 5 times, 10 times, or the entire 3 minutes, 10 times, 50 times, whatever it takes you, right? And focus, concentrate. Then, after you've understood the whole 3 minutes of video, you watch only the first sentence, okay? Many times, as many times as it takes you. Then you repeat that sentence. When you repeat it, you record it. You play your recording, compare it to the first sentence of the video. See if there's a difference. If there's a difference, repeat it again so you overcome that difference. There should be no difference. In language, in accent, except go a little slower than they did. Okay? Because they're native speakers. They might speak fast, but you need to speak slow to correct your accent. Your accent is not that bad. It's relatively neutral, but all the same, right? Once it's perfect, then you move on to the second sentence. Do the same thing until you finish your 3 minutes. Okay? Make sense? So it's going to take you a long, long time. You think about 3 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It'll take you probably 8 hours. Are you ready to do it? Yes, you tell me. You want to become an expert engineer? You know what? I'm going to tell you something. And listen. All of you want to be an engineer. What do you want to be an engineer? Engineer. Right? All engineers. But I'm talking to all of these engineering gurus, right? There's a difference between an engineer who knows the world, who knows business, and knows how to solve business or life problems through technology. What is engineering? What is engineering? Loudly. Making utensils.
New things.
Using what?
New things.
Huh?
New things.
New things. Really? What kind of new things? And why? Why do you make those new things? Just for the fun. Huh?
For helping others.
Who are those others? But not yourself,
Ourselves.
right? To improving the quality of life on earth, right? What do you mean by quality? Don't get distracted. What do you mean by quality of life on earth? For example, this building, right? Who designs this building? A carpenter? An art engineer. Why? Why do you need an engineer to design this building?
Study about.
Sorry?
He know about it. He studied.
I know about buildings. Why don't I design this? Why do you need an engineer?
He know more than the.
He is singular. So he knows.
He knows.
Right? He knows.
He knows more than. He have more knowledge than others. Has more knowledge than others.
Right. In certain technical aspect. So this building should hold a load of, let's say, 10,000 tons on each floor. So how strong should your pillars and beams be? Yeah? How strong should your slab be? What grade of iron should you put in there? Steel. Right? What grade should go in there? How many ties should it have? How many steel rods must it have? Etc. Etc. Yeah? That's the special technical knowledge that you are taught. It's technical. Yes or no? Right. But why do you do this? So that there should be no loss of human life. Yeah? The building should look beautiful, plus it should be strong. And if you put extra weight on it, extra load on it, it still shouldn't break. Yeah? Otherwise, if the slab can take only 2 kilos, and you put 2,000 kilos on it, what will happen? Obviously, people will die. Lots of loss. Property, money, and lives. Yes or no? Right? So what do engineers do again? They help.
Improve the quality of life.
Exactly. They help improve the quality of life. Yes? But you need to understand what improvement can be made. In which area. Right? Exactly what are the points that need improvement. You need to first understand that. And then, as an engineer, you need to explain the solution to the people who may not be engineers. You know how many people are not engineers, but they run technical businesses? They run businesses that need engineers. I'm not a civil engineer. You know, I'm not a network engineer. I'm a software engineer. But I'm not a network engineer. In my projects, I hired 9 network engineers. I'm a software engineer. Of course, I know a little bit about networking, quite a bit, but not as much as they do. But yeah, I hired them on my project. Yeah. I'm not a civil engineer, but I did construction projects. So all my engineers were civil engineers. Why and how? Because sometimes the people who have the money to construct buildings are not engineers. They don't know these engineering technicalities that we call. So, being an engineer, a successful engineer means you understand life's problems, gaps, issues, and you know how to explain the solution to people who don't know. You understand? That's the difference between an Indian engineer and an American. And that's the reason why in America, Indians have a very hard time getting into civil engineering. Very hard. Most Indians say they're no scope. Civil engineering is so good. You get the most money in civil engineering, more than any other. More than any other. Civil. Okay. You get one project, huge. And you get that one project, then you have a line of projects. And they're huge money. You make a chunk of money, just like over here. Over there is even more. Get it? Understand? So the difference between an Indian engineer, civil engineer, and an American civil engineer is those guys and gals understand and they know how to explain technicality in layman's normal terms, simplify it for them, right? Yeah? This is part of what? Part of communication. And which language? Because he's learning engineering, all these subjects are not American, not China. Right? So this is the reason why it's very, very important. Right? I keep reminding you that. And then again, another reminder, especially for the newcomer. I've told you this already. See, don't expect me to stand here and read the book. Because you can read the book at home. And you are in 9th grade right now. Why is your English not perfect? Because you've been learning English for 9 years. You've been learning it for 12 years. Why is your English not perfect? You've been learning it, your English is okay. Your English is good. You have to expect something. But having said that, because it's not perfect, because the teaching methodology is old, obsolete, ineffective. theoretical, nothing practical. In America, everything is practical. You know, in America, most universities, most subjects, especially engineering, stuff like that, technical subjects, 70% of your evaluation and exam in your course is practical projects. 30% is your exams. So if you get 100% of your exam, you still fail, because you're only 30% overall. You understand? 30%, shame on you. Right? So you've got to do your projects. You've got to do your projects, give you practicality. So that's exactly what we're doing here. You study your book at home, you watch your videos at home. If you have an issue, if you have a problem, like you had a question yesterday, you asked me, inshallah, I'll give you the answer. That's why I'm here. But you're paying me money, big money, to read a book that you can read. What? Nonsense. No. You read the book and you implement it here. You apply what you've learned over here. That's how we learn. Do you understand? Right? So I'm doing the teaching, but I'm doing the teaching by making you do the work and correcting your mistakes. Get it? Because if I just stand here and write on the board and read a book, that's what your teacher did, and you didn't learn. Get it? If I do the same thing, you're still not going to learn. 12 years later, you're still going to be the same thing. I know people in America who live, they're way senior than I am. They're retired now. They're 80, 90 years old. They're way senior than I am. They still don't speak proper English. They live in America. They still don't speak proper English. I do like this. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. The guy is an engineer. One of them passed away, male, in German army. Right? Tall guy, 6 feet 4 inches tall. Right? I mean, and he was successful. Engineers make good money. But he was an engineer all his life. He never grew up into a manager. He never advanced into a management role. Never. Because nobody could understand him. So they would give him a technical write-up, technical drawing, and he'd enter that on a computer. It would come out, and he'd sign it, and somebody else would take it. He never spoke with clients, because the client would probably run away if they spoke with him. Very difficult to understand. Accent is bad, grammar is bad. You understand? So if you can improve on these things, you too can become a civil engineer and advance into senior executives, senior management roles, CEOs, presidents, directors. Get it? Very few Indians get to that. You understand? The only reason, not because we're dumb, because they don't communicate. We don't know what to say. In fact, there's an article, I think I have it here, on the headlines said, a senator in the US said, Indians are fantastic people, but they're very difficult to understand. We cannot understand what they say. And it's true. It's true. It's happening. So don't let that happen. Be better than they are. They should need you, you should need them. They should say, please, as a healing, and after, please come and work for my company. We can't find people like you. I can't find people like you anywhere in the world. Please, I'll pay you 50%, sorry, I'll pay you 200% of the market rate. Please work for my company. Don't work for my competitors. Obviously. How did you apply? How did you apply? You tell me.
The moon fell to Earth. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite. And
One second, stop. So what you do when you start, I know a lot of people don't do that, but since you're still a beginner, so it's a good habit to do right from the start. Okay? Like that's it. Look at your audience. And before that, when you look at your audience, before you start, what you do is greet. Good morning. You know, Salaam Alaikum, everyone, right? So something, greet us, and then tell us what you're going to talk about.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
What if the moon fell to Earth? Moon. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite and the largest object to brighten our night sky. The moon brighten our night sky. The moon's gravitational pull causes tides on Earth. Tides that might have been
Tides.
that might have been encouragement for life in our oceans to move on land. Move on land. This pool also keeps Earth. This pool also keeps Earth from wobbling on its axis. From its axis. Making our planet relatively stable. In short, the moon makes Earth a more livable place. So, what if it suddenly sped up and started driving in Earth's direction? The moon's plan to destroy Earth by bumping into it would break into pieces the moment it reaches Roche limit.
The moment.
It reaches Roche limit. Roche limit.
Now
Roche limit.
Roche. Close.
Roche.
Spell it.
R-O-C-H. Roche.
R-O-C-S.
H-H. R-O-C-H.
Roche.
Roche. Roche.
Roche. Write it down. Spell it. Okay, then after that, what's the next word?
Limit.
Write it down. Okay. Okay.
The moon itself shattered and never making to its Earth's
The
surface.
moon itself.
Shattered,
Okay.
never making to its Earth's surface.
No, say that sentence again. The moon.
The moon itself shattered, never making to its Earth's surface. But and that's gonna look very impressive. But wait, what is this Roche in celestial mechanics? It is the point where where the gravity holding a satellite together weaker than tidal forces trying to pull apart. In short, the moon can get as close 18,470 kilometers.
How many kilometers?
18,470 kilometers.
Done? Okay. Did you guys understand what he said? Did you understand what he said?
Yeah.
Yes, did you understand what he said? Yes? Say yes. Yes. Say it. Good. Oh, if you didn't, you say no. Okay? You have to answer. You both, inshallah. Okay. Are you sure you understood? Come on, one question each. Come on, one question each. You have to ask him at least one question, okay? Please tell him about the topic. Right? You have to ask him at least one question. Everybody has to ask him one question each time, okay? So think of a question and ask.
What are tides?
Tides. Tides are like waves in oceans.
Tides are?
Waves like
Okay. If you want to explain to him, you can. But are tide waves?
It's wave-like structures with its height is more than a wave. These tides are caused by the pull of the gravity of the moon.
Okay, but what is it? What is a tide?
So it's a wave in the ocean. It's kind of wave in the ocean.
Okay, do you know
When
what a tide
the
is?
water rises up to a certain height.
Right. Exactly. Right? A tide is the rising, the sturdy, consistent rising of the water level. The ocean, let's say someplace it's 20 feet deep, right? All of a sudden it'll rise maybe to 30 feet where the moon is, and the tide follows the moon. As the moon goes around, the tide follows the moon, right? Because of the gravitational pull. There are a couple of things, a tidal wave and a tide. A tidal wave is caused because of many, many things, right? A combination or just the gravitational pull or even like a tsunami, right? Because when a tsunami happens, it happens because of the movement of the Earth's crust on the ocean floor. So if the ocean floor spurs out, all of a sudden in that area, the level of water will increase because where the water will go. That causes a tidal wave, and those can be very, very disruptive. Anyways, makes sense? Do you understand? Come on. Questions.
What do you mean by roads? What do you mean by roads?
rose is the point where the gravitational holding a satellite together is weaker than tidal force, trying to tear apart.
Tear what apart?
Trying to pull apart.
Pull what apart?
Moon.
Pull what?
Moon.
Moon. Okay, trying to pull the moon apart. Okay, did you understand? One question. You have to think of a question, okay? And you have to ask one question, answer each one question, okay? All right, inshallah? Yes? Say yes. Good, hurry, say yes, don't feel shy. Your dad is here, your brothers are here, you're safe, mashallah. Say yes, boldly, come on. Say yes?
Yes.
Good, mashallah, that's the way to go. Okay, now think of a question to ask your brother, okay? Think of a question. Alaikum assalam, brother. What happened?
Sir, my brother said he will also come to me.
Your brother?
Said he will also come to me.
Okay, so,
He
why did you come? Why are you late? Is it a long time? Okay.
What is in my room?
Loudly and formulate your question properly. Loud voice and clear language. Clear. It should be. So don't mumble. What are they doing? No. What do you mean by?
What do you mean by limit?
Louder, please.
What do you mean by limit?
Once again. Did you hear what he said? No, he couldn't hear you. Could you hear what he said? Can you repeat it?
What do you mean by limit?
You see the volume that he's spoken? Can you speak in that same volume, please?
What do you mean by limit?
Much better. Learn to increase your volume, man. Did you hear what? Can you repeat it loudly?
What do you mean by limits?
You see, the volume is nice. When you speak in a low volume, it seems like you're not confident. You know, you're afraid of something. You don't know what you're asking. Be firm, man. Okay. Did you understand this question?
Limit means is repeated.
No answering.
Limit means means usually
Loudly.
something enough I cannot explain.
Try. Something enough what? So instead of enough, what can you say? Or even if you say enough, how else can you explain it? Oh, it's enough.
Something enough is it is called limit.
Okay.
It's more than enough means it is more than limit.
Okay, very good. What else can you say instead of enough? What other word can you use? Help him. Somebody help him. Come on. Help him. Come on. Help him. What other word can you use instead of enough? Come on, man.
Over limit.
Enough over limit. No. Enough is enough. I don't need more. Over limit is not enough. Enough is just at the limit. But what other word can you use instead of enough to describe what he's trying to tell us? Come on. Come on, man. Okay, boundary. What else? Which other word for boundary? Boundary is good stuff. See, think of different words. Right? Boundary, enough, limit. What else? Boundary. You said boundary is a good one. What else can you use? Come on, think.
Eating.
Lovely.
Eating.
What?
Eating.
Eating. See, the word limit, how can you say eating? Or enough, how can you say eating means enough? Could you please give me enough? Could I please have my enough today? Right? Could I please enough my breakfast today? Can you say that? Eat my breakfast, have my breakfast. But you can't use enough for eat. Right? You can eat enough. But that enough is different from eat, separate, right? Different word. So instead of enough, you said boundary, limit, enough. What else? Come on. Okay, here.
Max point.
What do you say?
Border.
Border. Boundary, border. Yeah, good.
Max point to which
What is that? Good. Max point. Yes. You're getting closer. Come on, more. One word. One thing. Sorry?
Max point is our purpose.
Power. No, max point is not power necessarily. It could be max point of something. For example, your engine. There's a maximum point of your engine power, right? Sure, in that sense. Electric power. 210 maximum, right? For example. But then the other things, for example, water, right? Again, I'm practically giving you the answer. Well, pretend this is a bottle. Pretend this is a bottle. Can you see this? Pretend this is a bottle. I open the lid. Yeah, I open the cap. And I pour water in it. How much water should I fill in? Fill it to?
it's quantity.
Fill it to?
It's full level.
Huh?
Full level.
Level. What else can you say? Fill it to?
Drop.
Huh? Okay, maximum. What else? Come on. Okay.
Maximum potential.
Give me one word. Okay. You've all sat in a car. You've sat in a car. Yeah.
Quantity, space.
Not quantity. Quantity.
Quantity, space.
Right. So what was that one word? Are you understanding what we're doing? Car. Car. Your dad had a car. Did you ever sit in it? Yeah? Say yes.
Yes.
Good, very good. Did you enjoy it? Yes? Good. Now, usually on the door or on the registration paper, it will say seated dash. Seated, huh? 5. It will say 5. Whatever. Seated what? Come on. Jazakumullah khair. Barakallah feek. Barakallah. Capacity. Very good. Right? Everything has a capacity. But this bottle has a 1 liter capacity. Yes? If I fill it over 1 liter, the fluid will start spilling out. I'm going to waste it. It's not used, right? Get it? If the car seating capacity is 5 and you get 7 people, yeah, in India it will work. But it becomes a safety issue. It becomes a hazard. It becomes a risk. The car can go out of control. You know, the driver can use control. The brakes might fail, etc., etc. So in developed countries, in a 5-seater car, if you have 6 people, they'll get you out, the driver and or the owner, they'll find you and actually they'll take you to jail. They'll impound the car and take you to jail. That's capacity. You have gone over capacity. So what are the words for capacity? Limit. The limit at which you need to stop is the capacity of that object. Get it? So over here, for example, rosh. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I haven't heard that word. But do you say rosh or rosh? Rosh. Rosh. Okay. Ch or sh? Ch. Roach. Sh or ch? Ch. Roach. No. Cha. CH. Cha or sha? Cha. Roach. Roach.
Sure.
Say it clearly.
No, I'm saying sha or cha? Sha. Like shh. That one? Okay. So rosh. Right? Okay. So let's say this rosh limit, how do you relate that to capacity? Right? So some object comes closer to the Earth, and this is the Earth's atmospheric limit. Right? Beyond that, there's no gravitational force, let's say, for example. Right? So this object keeps coming in, nothing happens to it. The moment it gets within that limit, something happens to it. Right? Because that is the capacity that the Earth can withstand, or the atmosphere can withstand. If anything else enters it, or any object enters within that limit, within that capacity of our Earth's atmosphere, it will destroy it. Get it? Do you understand? Do you understand? Do you understand? Did you understand? Say yes. Good. Yeah. Okay? Alright, come on. More questions. Quick. You didn't hear this talk, right? Come on, he's waiting for you. Who's older, you or you? He's older? Okay. Come on, ask your big brother some questions. I'm sure he gives you a hard time at home. Yes? Does he? Does he give you a hard time sometimes? Does he tease you? Yeah, now you tease him. Come on. Ask him some tough questions. Make him. Next time you tease me, I'll ask him tough questions. Come on. Ask him. Good question. Bismillah. Do you guys tease her too? Yeah? I can tell on your face. Yeah, take your rent now. Ask them some tough questions. You understood what he talked about, right? Yes? Okay, now ask him a question, some question. Some question about what you didn't understand or you understood. Make him think so he'll learn and you will learn. Come on, let's learn. Loudly.
What is the meaning of rosh?
It is the point where gravity holding together, gravity holding a satellite together, trying to where tidal force is weaker than tidal force trying to pull apart.
Did you guys help him in this? Adyan? Did Adyan help him in this video? No? Did you watch the video on your own?
Yes.
Nobody helped you? Nobody in the family? Okay,
I
good.
did not watch full video.
Sorry?
I did not watch full
That's fine, that's okay. But you watched it on your own, right? Okay, good, very good. Did you record your voice and compare it to the video? You did half your homework. No, you've got to record it and compare, sentence by sentence, okay? Because there are some mistakes you made, not major, but your pronunciation has to improve, and your sentence structure was wrong a couple of times, okay? So you have to record your voice, sentence by sentence, and compare it, right? And keep recording the same sentence till there is no difference between your recording and what the video says, okay? All right, inshallah.
What's more?
Sure. Okay. Okay, any, well, you can hear. So you've asked, we've all asked questions, mashallah. Come on. Unix, bismillah.
Questions.
Okay. Let's do this word. Questions.
Questions.
You know chin? Is it a chin? This bone is called a chin. Right? Questions.
Questions.
Once again.
Questions.
Good. Can you say it?
Questions.
No. Question.
Question.
Right, good.
Question.
Increase your volume, man.
Question.
Good.
Question.
Fantastic.
Question.
Beautiful. That's very good. You say it?
Questions.
MashaAllah. Barakallah. Fiik. Very good.
Example. Is am I writing? And is he running?
Is he?
Is he running? Is she riding?
Is she?
Is she riding?
She.
She is she riding? Are we playing? Are they going? Are you standing? Are you standing?
So what? When? What does that mean? What makes it present continuous? I want to know that.
This question.
Okay, good. What makes it a present continuous question? Which word, which letters? How do I know it's present continuous?
Doing means present continuous.
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 Right. Okay, and what else?
It is a question. Questions.
Okay, if I ask you a question, were you sleeping yesterday?
No.
No, I'm telling you, I'm asking you, what tense is it? Were you playing yesterday? Is that present continuous? Use ing. I'm asking you ing. No? Okay. All right. Give us any questions from it? No?
So is it were you or were you?
What is it?
Is it like
Word or where?
no, so pronunciation of WEI? Were you or were you?
Some people say were, some people say were. So either one's correct.
Were you and
Were you? Were you? No, that's perfectly fine. Either way. What I do in a situation like that is a good question actually. Go along with the culture in which you live in. You know, most people say where, say where. This were, say were. Right? Go with the culture. They're both correct. And your IELTS or any situation that you communicate, your speaking module in the IELTS, you can say where or were, either one will be okay.
So how to differentiate between WHERE and WEIE?
Contextual. Come on.
No, except for that, like
So if I say, where were you yesterday? Where were you yesterday? Where were you yesterday? You know, contextually, right? You can't go wrong. Now, if I just say, what was the meaning of the word where? Which one? Spelling, right? So, but if come on, give me an example of W-E-R-E and W-H-E-R-E. Come on, sentence.
So this time when you asked him where you sleeping, you said I thought that W-H-E-R-E.
How can you? I said, where you sleeping yesterday?
So I thought you were giving him some question without the word R to make him think.
No. See, I would have two words. Where were you sleeping yesterday? Right? So the first one W-H-E-R-E, the second one will be W-E-R-E. See, what happens?
And this,
See, what I'm saying is, okay? Understood, okay. Now, what I would say, yeah, you have two of these words. Regardless of how I pronounce it, you have two of those, right? So if there's only one, how can it be where you sleeping? Right? That R over here, now it's R that we're talking, not these two. So contextually, you can never mistake these two.
yes,
You can never mix them up. It's impossible.
yes.
Practically impossible. Logically impossible. You can't. Okay? Alright. You have more?
Yes, I have a question.
Hmm?
I have questions.
Please. But let him finish. Are you done or do you have to explain more? You're done. Okay.
So how do you know that it is a question and not a statement?
Or is will come in the first, so you know it is a question.
And if it's a statement?
It will come after you.
Okay. Let me answer your question. But could you repeat your question again? Listen carefully, guys. Listen carefully. See, listening is a very important part of communication. Understand? Listening is a very important part of communication. Don't just think, I'll just say something. Listening, focusing, concentrating on the entire subject at hand, and then you respond or you talk about it. So ask your question again. How do you?
How do you know that it is a question and not a statement?
Once again,
How do you know that it
say exactly what you said.
it is a question and not a statement?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. The first time, you know what you said. How do you know? Is it a question and not a statement? Is it? That's the first time, that's right. But you should catch him. You should stop him. You should ask him, did you ask me or did he tell me? You should ask him that. See, this is what's called listening. We hear, we don't listen. You know hearing? Does this mean anything? We just hear some sounds, right? But now, what's the difference?
You're concentrating on the voice.
Now you're listening to the sound, listening, and you say, oh, this sound produced by banging your hand flat on the handle. This one, you're hitting it with your nail. Now you're listening, right? So when somebody talks, if you listen, you catch all of these meanings and errors and mistakes and whatever. You have to, okay? It's the most important part of communication is to listen. Understand, listen and understand. Okay, come on, questions, quick. Come on, you have to ask one question, okay? Bismillah. So yes.
Yes.
Good, very good. Come on, Bismillah. One man.
Give me more example of he.
No, loudly and slowly.
Give me more example of he.
Was this question correct? Ask him again. Everybody listen. He's going to try to correct him, but ask him again. Loudly and slowly.
Give me more example of he.
Give me more examples of he.
So what was the mistake he made?
Yes.
In which word?
Example.
Right. More. What is the meaning of more? Explain the meaning of more to him and tell him why his sentence question was wrong.
More means there is
Loudly, clearly.
one pen in Somewhere also it is more. No.
Yeah. Did you understand what he said? Give me both your books. Now, do you have any books with you? Can you say, give me more books? Give me a book. Okay. Here. Now, can you say, give me more books? No. Can you say, give me more books? Why not? Why not?
So when we are using more
Yeah, more books.
books means so more means it will be more than what we need. So
No, it could be one or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000, 100. Guys, I mean, listen. Are you paying attention? Okay, listen, listen. Does he have any books there? No books. Zero, zero. Now, if he has nothing, okay, pretend double mutton biryani. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. Pretend this is your plate. Okay. There's nothing in his plate. Okay. Do you understand? There's nothing in his plate. No food in his plate. Okay. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, what should I ask him? Do you want more food? Do you want more biryani? Will that work? Yes? Exactly. No. Will it? Will it? Will it work? Why? Why can I not? There's nothing in his plate, and I'm going to serve him biryani for the first time. What should I say?
Do you want some? Do you want?
Yeah. Do you want biryani? Why can I not say, do you want more biryani?
we don't have some.
He doesn't have any, so I can't say more. But now he has some biryani. Now what can I say?
Do you want more?
More, because he has some. Adding to it is called more. So if you say, give me more example, example is singular.
Examples, sir.
You said example.
Examples. As was
What do you say? What did he say?
Examples.
What did he
As was
say? What did he say?
Example.
And the video is right there.
No, that's why he is keep on persistingly telling you louder, and you are doing the same thing again and again. Right? How many times today itself in the class? How many times he told you to be louder? See the problem now. Even maybe you might have said it, yes, but you yourself creating a problem for yourself. Right? Be louder, always. Okay?
So nobody heard you say examples. He didn't either. Did you hear example or examples? You heard examples, plural? Yes? Okay, so she's the only one who heard. Maybe she had very good hearing. MashaAllah. I didn't. Nobody else heard it. Nobody else heard it, right? So the point again, like Sir said, speak loudly, man. Examples. Right. Right. If you said it, I didn't hear it. I don't know what you said. Okay, anyway, come on. So ask him the question again, loudly.
Give me more examples of he.
Is he swimming? Is he standing? Is he sitting?
Is that good enough? That's it? Okay.
So, one more question.
Sure.
Can we use any other word other than are and is? Except these two words, can we use another words to make present continuous questions?
And I writing.
Okay.
Only these three?
Yes.
Ah, no.
No.
Okay. All right. Come on, question. Ask him the question. Come on, everybody. You should ask him one question. Good.
Make some negative questions.
Negative.
Is that in the textbook? Negative? No? Okay. Come on, negative. Bismillah.
Negative.
Negative questions.
Are you not writing?
Good. Allah, barakallah feek, tabarakallah. Do you agree with them? Yeah? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, come on, ask him a question. Come on, man. You did. Come on. Ask him a question. Come on, quick.
You can tell like that also.
Like?
Aren't you writing?
Yeah. So what did he say? What did you say for negative?
Are you not trying?
Right. So are you not? Aren't you? See, just give me this for a second. So are you? So what will happen? These two will combine. It will become
Aren't you not?
sorry. So aren't you? So my apologies. Not good. Because we here. Aren't you? Whatever. Right? Sorry. My apologies. So because this and this became this. Right? So aren't you writing? So because these combined, you move this here and just like that, you move this over here. And the U just stays where it is. That's it. Get it? So you might think, are you not? So how can you compress it? Yes. See, a verb with not can combine, become shorter. Okay? A word with not. A verb, helping verb with not can combine. Even if you have a subject in the middle, it just moves. That's it. Because you can't, how can you combine you in the middle of these two? You can't, right? So, not, negative moves along with the helping verb, and the subject stays where it is. So this moves here, that's it. Get it? Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand? Did you understand? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, come on, Bismillah. Come on, ask your brother a question. Come on, Bismillah. Ask him a question. You understood the unit, right? You understood what he said, are you doing, and stuff like that? Yeah? Yes, good. Now ask him some question. Even if it's something you know and you understood, ask him to explain it again. Ask him a question from a different angle, so he thinks more. It will help him learn, and it will help you learn. Okay, come on, Bismillah.
I have someone to give hard time.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
Say Bismillah. Right. Say Bismillah and ask him a question. Okay, give her a hint as to what question she can ask. Give her a one-word hint. Bismillah.
One word.
Yeah, just give her one word. For example, I'll say,
So, answers.
Sorry?
Answers.
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 Okay, good. Ask him a question relating answers. Huh? Loudly. Loudly, I can't hear you. Tell the answers. To what? Answers to? Bismillah. Tell the answers to what? Okay?
Yes. I am doing.
Loudly, man. Come on, loudly.
Yes, I am doing.
Is he correct? Is he right? Is he correct? Was he correct? You said, give us the answer to are you doing? So, what did you say?
Yes, I am doing.
Is he correct? Is that right? Is he right or wrong? Okay, write down your answer underneath the question. Write it down. Are you doing? Write down your answer. actually have at the end. Right. Is that correct? Is it correct? Yes or no?
Yes, you are doing.
Are you doing? Yes, I am. Is it right or wrong? So the question, are you doing? He wrote down an answer, yes, I am. Is it correct? No. It is? Say yes.
Yes.
You sure? Are you sure? Yes? Yes or no? No. Yes, it's correct. You should be confident. Even if somebody says you're wrong, you should tell them to prove it. Why is it wrong? Get it? Be confident. Yes, it's correct. Yes. You said yes. Be confident. Yes, it is correct. I know it is correct. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Inshallah, come on. Question, quick.
So imagine the question is, are they running? So give me,
No.
are they running?
Money?
Running.
Right.
Are they running? So give me a positive and a negative answer.
No, they are not
Okay.
running.
No, no. No, they are not.
No, they are not
Right.
running.
Okay. Running.
Running.
Right.
Yes, they are running.
MashaAllah. Any more questions? Done. Jazakumullahu khairan. Perfect. Oh, you didn't ask a question. Did you? He didn't, did he? Come on. See, he's inviting questions. He's challenging you. Ask me questions. Come on. Yes. Okay, ask. Think of your question. Go ahead.
So give me the word order for the present continuous.
Okay, sorry, one more. Okay. Give me. Give.
Give me the word order for the present continuous question. Continuous question.
What are
Did you understand this question? No?
these?
So can I ask the question? Make a question with the word what? Present continuous question with the word what?
I don't know.
Think. Yes, you know it. You know it. Yes, you know it. He said, what? Can you start a question, present continuous question, with what? It's very simple. You know
These
it.
are
I don't know you right. Ask him the question again. It's a very good question, and you know the answer. You know the answer. MashaAllah. Just think a little. You have the answer. You know the answer.
Make a question with the word what or where or why. Anything. How.
why are you doing?
No, it's a what.
What? Why?
So the next time I gave him some.
Oh, actually, okay. Can you use what instead of why?
What are you doing?
Here you go. There you go. Why are you standing? Where are you going? Right, get it? Very simple. Do you understand? Okay. Any more questions, bro? Any more questions? Questions? Yeah, come on, man.
Can you tell me the difference between where and where?
Where and where? I will not explain where and where.
Explain it. W-E-R-E, W-H-E-R-E.
Where means where.
Where means where?
Where means if there is a place and you wanna ask where it is, where.
Which spelling?
W-H-E-R H-E-R-E.
Okay.
Where.
Okay.
It is past popular. Example, they were running.
Do you understand? Fantastic. MashaAllah. Jazakumullah khairan. Okay, Bismillah.